For every loved YouTuber released product, there is one that is equally hated and controversial. Starting with someone who rarely gets into controversy, Marquez Brownley, who recently came out with a product that has his entire fan base enraged. On September 24th, 2024, Marquez released his in-depth review of the latest iPhone 16. But in the same video, he revealed a new app that he had been working on for months.
But you know what I've been doing way longer than 2 weeks? Working on a new app that we are finally launching.
The app is essentially a subscription service for getting high-quality wallpapers, which Marquez uses himself and in his review videos.
The wallpaper on these phones in the review came from panels. If you're wondering where the wallpaper in the last video came from, panels. Matter of fact, almost all of the wallpapers on the devices and in backgrounds you've seen in my videos for the past year have all come from panels.
However, with a $50 per year price tag, his fans weren't exactly too thrilled with this. No one's paying $50 a year for a regular wallpaper app, lil bro. Ma, what is this 2002? You wanna sell us some ringtones too? I'd rather buy WinRAR than $50 for a wallpaper app.
You know, maybe if this was a concept back in 2010 when you had like, iPod touches, maybe he'd be praised for his efforts.
Soon his comment section was filled with people calling him out for going against his own words, which were golden rule number 1 of the internet. Never try to charge for something that was already free. In Marquez's defense, he did release a free version of the app, but it wasn't exactly that great.
As well, like I said, there is a free version, a non-premium version, but that does come with ads. And imagine having to watch like 2 ads just to unlock the standard definition version of a wallpaper.
Although Marquez went onto Twitter to claim that he didn't expect this app to be for everyone, it still didn't make up for the fact that the actual product was not worth the price, even for hardcore fans of wallpapers. One of the wallpapers on panels is called Orange, and is just the solid color orange. And it didn't help the fact that the app itself wasn't exactly polished. Not only was the app asking to track all activity and location, but it apparently even had way too many ads, and the UI was terrible. Moreover, one person on Twitter pointed out how lazy the actual backend was.
Of the app, like someone called Lunarscape on Twitter has shown some of the code, and they are just using literally random letters.
The final nail in the coffin for the Panels app was the fact that it had terrible security, and other developers could just get on the back end to steal the paid wallpapers.
People were actually able to steal all of the high quality versions of the wallpapers with no issues. So they didn't even need to pay. They basically just got into the back door of the app and stole everything.
Although the whole situation was looking pretty bad for MKBHD, he was very quick to address it on Twitter and come out with a sort of apology. He talked about how he's taking all the backlash as just public feedback and will be working on data privacy. Marquez made it very clear that they'd never actually track anyone's location or history, and the disclosures were an issue from the ad networks. Despite his apology, his videos after the Panels announcement are still filled with hate comments. Although Marquez failed to build something that was relevant to him and his fans, we have the next person on this list who nailed the job of making a fairly priced subscription product that resonated well with his fans. On the 13th of June, 2022, Mark Rober announced his project, Crunch Labs.
The Crunch Labs Build Box is a monthly toy that gets delivered to you, where we build it together and then explore all the juicy physics that make it work.
This monthly box would have a lot of interesting engineering-based toys that would get featured on his channel as well.
We've got the Crunch Labs Build Boxes themselves. And you guys know this by now, but these are the super cool toys I designed right here at Crunch Labs with my team to help you think like an engineer.
The project would become a massive hit among parents who wanted their children to try out science-based toys. His comments were filled with positivity like, "I just wanted to reach out and say thanks. My boys appreciate all the work you and your team put into these." Mark Rober must have helped a lot of people to learn engineering. Man's making an entire generation of finesses and furbs. Even other YouTubers who reviewed the product were quite impressed by it.
Spins the coin out and spins the coin on the table.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's the Mark Rober pass. Silas. Oh, there you go. I think that's really cool. I think Crunch Labs is a good product, and it helps kids. I reckon big.
Box subscription is still ongoing, and there have been a lot of different variations throughout the months.
Learn about the Kawanda effect. We've got our Rube Goldberg catapults here that make a chain reaction. For you pranksters out there, we've got this tripwire where we learn all about momentum transfer.
Crunch Labs had a goal of hitting 100,000 monthly box subscribers in the first 2 years. They hit it in the first 6 months. They've now shipped over 1 million build boxes, and they've gone from a staff of 10 to more than 50 in just 1 year.
At an average price of around $27 a box, and knowing that millions of boxes have been shipped,
We've shipped millions of boxes out already in the first year and a half.
at even 2 million boxes, that's $54 million in revenue.
Seeing all the success, Mark even decided to launch another version of the product, but for teens and adults.
Hundreds of thousands of kids have used the Crunch Labs Build Box to learn how to create and build stuff while having a ton of fun at the same time. But what about something for teenagers and adults? And this is it. It's called Hack Pack, and it's basically a series of really fun programmable robots that get delivered right to your door, where we build it together and learn step by step the kinds of engineering skills that go into making the builds on my channel.
You graduate to this.
You graduate to this. And this truly, I think we'll have a lot of adults who will be doing these and really liking them.
It feels like a very exciting room to be in.
So
yeah.
With so much learning and interesting possibilities, such a product packs a lot of value for its price. Something that can't be said about the next YouTuber product. On November 28th, 2023, Pokimane announced that she'd be launching a product soon. But when she announced her Mina cookies, people soon started noticing a few issues with not just her pricing, but the actual product itself. Pokimane's new product is apparently just a rebranded Tootsie Midnight Mini Cookie, which she sells for 3 times the price. The only difference between the cookies is vitamin D3. $28 versus $10 for 400G scam, but Pokimane was very quick to respond to this and tried to clarify the situation. She went on to say how the product was not being drop-shipped, and that the cookies they were being compared to were also made by the same manufacturer, Creation Foods. And although the ingredients list may look similar, they have a different quality, quantity, and much more, which is totally fine, except it doesn't end there.
She recently went on stream today, and I think did the worst possible maneuver you could ever do when trying to sell something to your audience.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
That's an elite gamer move that I had to take a step back to process that she would just say that publicly.
Her calling people broke, and resuming her job of watching a drama and laughing while stuffing her face with snacks. Just oozes smug entitlement. Pokimane being so proud she can divide by 4 is a good summary of how she feels how much better she is than everyone. Added vitamin D, dude. That stuff is free. I can walk outside in the sun and get some.
Because this is only 20 seconds. I thought there was a chance that right after it, she's like, no, just kidding. I'm pulling your leg, hardy har har, just a joke. She doesn't do that.
Like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyways, moving on.
If
you want to pay $8 for Twitter Blue for some pixels, that's okay. That's fine. You spend your money how you want. I'll spend mine how I want. And everyone else will spend theirs how they want. That's the beauty of having it.
Despite giving her the benefit of the doubt, it appears she wasn't joking.
So it doesn't really seem like she was doing this as some kind of, like, side-splitting comedy bit about, like, broke boy, haha, you know, just kidding, I actually love my fans. She does giggle about it afterwards, but it feels more, like, condescending. I don't know what would possess her to say something so rude and nasty to the audience she is trying to sell this product to. $28, no matter how you spin this, is a lot for some fucking cookies.
Charlie went on to explain how even if you look at it as $7 a bag, it still offered less than the original Midnight Cookies, which even though people did enjoy, were still considered expensive.
And the really foul part about all of this that my little noodle will never be able to wrap itself around is a streamer calling their audience broke or poor. Bub, your wealth was built on their backs.
The final nail in the coffin was the fact that the creators she sent these cookies out to weren't exactly too keen on them either.
On my life though, not worth $28, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. My honest opinion, bro. Not worth $28.
Okay, hold up. It's not great either. Hold up, I'm not being rude. It's not great. Hold up. Not terrible. The only thing that I have is that this is a cookie texture. This is a cookie texture I've never had before.
Okay. I tried the cookies yesterday. I did. So I tried them and I had a bag. I think Oreos are a lot better. That's really what it comes down to.
Although a lot of people thought Pokimane was getting all the hate from misogynistic men, there was another female YouTuber who proved that making a good consumable product is possible. Emma Chamberlain, known for being the go-to coffee YouTuber, came out with her own coffee brand by the name of Chamberlain Coffee in 2020. In a video titled My Coffee Recipe, she announced her new coffee company.
I think I have your back. These are mine. This is mine. This is something that I'm extremely proud of. Basically what it is it's a steeped coffee bag. It looks like this. Basically it looks like a tea bag. It smells like fresh coffee. It smells incredible. These bags are super versatile. You can make cold brew with them in the way that I showed you, or you can put them into hot water and make a hot cup of coffee. And I'm super excited to be selling them on chamberlaincoffee.com for you guys to purchase if you'd like. This is one of the coolest things I think I've ever done, because if you know me, you know that I've been passionate about coffee forever.
She's going places. It always starts like this, doing something you love and making it your life. It's perfect and eco-friendly. We were here before Chamberlain Coffee was bigger than Starbucks or any other coffee company. This is the first kind of merch my mom said yes to. And soon after, her coffee company blew up, and she even got featured on Forbes for her success.
I'm Emma Chamberlain, co-founder of Chamberlain Coffee, and today I'm going to be making, big shocker, a coffee. Well, I think for one, you know, I have built a level of trust with my personal audience around coffee, because for years, not only was it a huge topic of my videos just naturally, but also I've recommended coffee places, I've recommended coffee products.
She even went on to podcast to talk about how passionate she was about the company.
Like, all of the work that I do for it is behind the scenes. I'm fully in it. This is not like my name is slapped on it at all. Well, Chamberlain Coffee to me is not like a merch line. And that's sort of been like a, you know, I love being involved. I love the conversations with retailers. Like, I love these like big board meetings where we're like discussing like this strategy and we're like talking about why we should discontinue this product and not this product and how we can improve this product. Like, I enjoy that.
Despite the typical hiccups of a business along the way, Chamberlain Coffee has remained strong among coffee and overall food lovers. Speaking of food lovers, up next we have someone who is notoriously in love with food. Nicocado Avocado blew the internet with his 2 steps ahead reveal. But during his bulked up stage, he actually launched a product that wasn't exactly appealing.
I'm about to be reviewing one of the most disgusting OnlyFans in existence, Nicocado Avocado. The only thing I know about this man is that he does mukbangs, and I've seen a few clips and his eating habits alone are repulsive.
Not only were people shocked by him creating an OnlyFans, but they were super disturbed by it.
Oh. Oh, I can't show any of this. What the fuck? Man, god damn. What is going on? It says eat it, and it's got his ass, it's literally his arsehole out.
Wait, is that poop? Oh my god, I think that's poop. Oh my god, I think it's poop. This is the reason why I'm going to therapy. I blame the internet for these images. I'm going to therapy.
Honestly, I'm kind of traumatized by only hearing the descriptions. I'm gay, and this still makes me sick. If you ever feel disgusted at yourself because you did something gross, just remember that there are real people in this world who actually bought Nick's OnlyFans for its intended purpose. Despite being extremely disgusting, his OnlyFans actually did well.
You know who's also in that top 15? Nicocado.
Wow.
Yeah.
No shot.
Like which really runs counter to his narrative, because it's like he isn't like the ideal male body archetype or anything like that.
Nicocado's top 15?
He was like number 13 or something.
What? Maybe I do have potential.
Although no one asked for Nick's OnlyFans and he got a lot of hate for it, there was another YouTuber who was praised for his OnlyFans.
Ignore my hair, I just went for a run. Alright, here's the deal. I will start an OnlyFans if you meet my conditions.
Surprisingly, this wasn't the first time Mark had done something like this.
In the past, I made a lovely little calendar called Markiplier's Tasteful Nudes Calendar, where I did exactly as the title describes. And I sold it for charity. It was so successful that we sold over 38,000 of these calendars, of which I spent 8 days of my life hand-signing each one. My OnlyFans will be much the same, except I won't be signing it, but all of the proceeds will be donated to charity.
Mark announcing that he might unironically start an OnlyFans is not the way I expected my week to start. But here we are. I have a feeling this might be the biggest charity event this whole year. Markiplier's ass cheeks are gonna save millions out there with charity donations. Of course, Markiplier gave a few conditions that his fans had to meet, but that did not take long.
Today's the day. My OnlyFans is now available through the link in the description below. As promised, the deal is now complete.
We waited until December so we wouldn't lose No Nut November. What a hero, and it was a major hit, with many creators reacting to it.
I subscribed to Markiplier's OnlyFans, so I received some tasteful nudes for Markiplier, which is far better than had I given him my nudes. It probably would have ruined his Christmas. The first series of photos cost $3, and I gotta tell you, I got a lot of bang for my buck out of that. And I would like to point something out. Markiplier's got some pepperonis. Like, those nipples mean business. His areolas are so full. It's like those were made for suckling, and they're on full display here, which is much appreciated. I do think that's going to be a 10 out of 10 piece, the strongest in the set by far.
Seeing Markiplier has OnlyFans, realizing he could upload the porn video with PewDiePie on there. Mark, you better not. You promised me. Mark has an OnlyFans? What? Sorry, what? Alright. But don't post it.
And the best part about all of this, Markiplier actually broke OnlyFans that day.
I can't believe that he broke OnlyFans. That is insane.
Markiplier underestimating his fans, then crashing the site, then making over $17,000 for charity. Seems right on brand, honestly. I feel like Markiplier could make his fans crash the stock market if he asked nicely enough. While everyone enjoyed Mark's tasteful pictures, the next group of creators faced a lot of backlash. On September 16th, 2024, Lunchly was announced by Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast.
Lunchly, ladies and gentlemen. Me, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul have launched Lunchly. If you've had Lunchables, this is mainly for my American audience. If you had Lunchables, yeah, I guess they were good at the time. Well, we've made something better. If you don't believe me, try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm excited to see your reviews. And ours just tastes way better than Lunchables.
Their main launch video was a direct comparison with Lunchables.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid. Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
They continued to compare each version, showcasing how theirs was the better option.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bro.
Considering Prime Hydration had been sued thrice at this point, and Mr. Beast was also in the middle of being sued, the timing of this launch was quite odd. But it got worse for them when Dan TDM said, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I cannot say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." To which Logan Paul immediately replied with, why tell you what happened to YouTubers? We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset? Then don't eat it. Ironically, the post got a community note stating that Logan Paul's response is misleading, as Prime Hydration also has reports of lead contamination. But then KSI replied with a Dan TDM toy saying, looks like crap to me. Except this tweet backfired on KSI as everyone pointed out how a toy and a healthy snack options for kids are not the same. To which he said, but he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted and made whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy, to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? Except his tweet also got a community note stating how Dan's sponsorship was a one-off 9 years ago. It's not the same as launching your own product. But they didn't stop there, as both made response videos.
Septiceye, you mess with Dan TDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
Crazy how bro called Jacksepticeye cringe when Jack spoke so highly of him like 2 years ago. That's cringe. Proceeds to do the cringiest fake laugh to hide the fact he's butthurt.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better! Do better!
Oh, wow.
Bro thinks we're on his side.
I said, looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
Wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
And yes, that's fair. But I'm not the one complaining.
But I'm not the one complaining. Makes an entire video about him defending his product, LOL. Blood is legit arguing to the wall like Dan TDM stopped replying.
I've realized why. It's because people just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mr. Beast, and they hate me.
Man works with the two most controversial figures on YouTube right now, and responds with, they just hate us for no reason. Aligning yourself with people that are hated, and not expecting some collateral is crazy logic. You know you're cooked when none of the top comments are from your fans that support you. Logan Paul made a similar response by reacting to KSI's video.
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad because we made crackers? This is what you're mad about? Bruh. That's it? People just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you suck. You might as well go hate on a cracker stack.
What we're trying to I don't even want to say, it's so stupid, dude. People are so dumb. As much as I believe in people and like the up and coming generations and the world, I hope we're headed in the right spot. It never ceases to amaze me how dumb people are.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Lunchley will get a few dumb people on X, etc. being like, oh my god, they're trying to poison the kids now.
Despite their best efforts, the team at Lunchley still kept getting backlash. But there is one thing that Logan Paul did mention.
Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan released Sweets? Where was the same energy when FaZe Rug released Sweets?
Hey, that is true. I don't remember anyone having a problem with Ryan or Rug when they released their candy. Just funny how that works.
That is quite true. And in fact, the last person on this list is Ryan Trahan and his candy. On the 14th of February 2024, Ryan made a rather cinematic video titled My Last Video. It all led up to his announcement at the end, which was,
hey guys, yeah, so this is me launching my new candy brand, Joyride. Isn't that a fun name? My face is on it. Y'all know I love candy, but all of the top brands are packed with horrible ingredients. They taste good, but a regular blue sour strip is basically built in a science lab. Our sour strips have 80% less sugar, and I think they taste even better. If you don't believe me, you gotta try these for yourself. Let's change the way the world eats candy. Mwah!
The concept is very similar to Lunchley, where it is a healthier snack option. Yet it was received way more positively than the former. This guy is one of the absolute gems of YouTube. I love the fact that you made a full cinematic movie just to promote your candy. This is insane, dude. Ordered and excited. Even other YouTubers were on board.
Sexy.
Good. Magical. Magical.
He's gonna say prime.
Magnanimous. Delicious.
Incredible.
This is yummy. Win.
Chewy.
That's scrumptious.
Yummy.
Tangy. Fire.
Scrum-diddly-dicious.
Delicate.
Exquisite.
No, I said delicate.
Okay, I kind of just added on it.
I like it.
One final word.
Good.
You heard it here first.
Actually, sour.
Since then, Ryan has been working tirelessly on making it as best as possible.
As you know, my dream is to make my candy Joyride the #1 selling candy in Target for an entire month, which is practically impossible, but here's an update on our ranking. The response was great. People are going to Target, buying Joyride, tagging us with climb emojis. So, what is our new ranking? Our rank for the last 30 days has gone from number 47 to 31!
I tried Joyride today. Pretty good. I will definitely try the others. Great product, Ryan. Joyride is carrying Target sales. Ryan making progress makes me happy. Because of the love and support Ryan gets. It makes Ryan's candy one of the most loved YouTuber products.